are at Seven Springs Mountain Resort, located in Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. With me today is Anna Weltz. Anna is the communications manager here at the resort. Hello, Anna. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. We've got a lot of activity going on behind us. Why don't we start off and just tell us what's going on here?
Well, here we are. It's towards the end of March, and typically people start thinking it's the end of ski season. Well, it's not here at Seven Springs. We have just about every slope and trail here on the mountain open with great, stupendous conditions. We're looking forward to extending ski season for the next few weeks.
Anna, could you give us a quick background and a history of the resort?
Seven Springs was founded in 1932 by Bavarian immigrants. And over the years, here we are 2015, Seven Springs is the state's largest ski and year-round resort. We're a destination for skiers and snowboarders from all over the region, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and beyond.
Okay, being one of the largest resorts in the state, it has to have a little bit of an economic impact on the area. Could you maybe describe what type of impact this has?
Sure. Seven Springs is the largest private employer in the region. We employ typically 1,200 to 1,500 employees during the winter, and that's everything from ski instructors, housekeepers, chefs, bartenders, waitresses, all the way up to our mountain crew who make the snow that we enjoy all winter long. And then in the summer, we've really expanded our offerings for summer, and we now hire between 600 and 800 employees for spring, summer, and fall operations.
Okay. Now, maybe describe some of the challenges that you have having an industry that is very weather dependent.
We've definitely identified ourselves as an outdoor adventure headquarters. I mean, we have this beautiful mountainscape that's just perfect for a getaway for families, corporate outings, family reunions, any time of year, spring, summer, fall, winter. We've learned how to maximize what we have here, as well as offering outdoor activities like skiing, snowboarding, golf, and our canopy tour. We do a lot of indoor activities too. So, if you come here and the weather isn't so wonderful at one point in your stay, you can go to the spa. We have bowling, we have mini golf, we have a pool, we have plenty of restaurants and lounges. The list just doesn't end.
Yeah, so we have a lot more than just skiing here, right? So why don't we go into a little bit of details about some of the other things that may not be thought of when you think of Seven Springs, because it's mainly known for skiing. I know that particularly I'm a golfer, there's a golf course right down the road here. Maybe we can elaborate a little bit on that.
Sure. Here in winter, we offer skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, sleigh rides, snowshoe tours, snowmobile tours, winter sporting clays. Spring, summer, fall, we have an extensive festival and events calendar, including our wine festival, Ribbon Wing Festival, Brewski Festival, our adventure series, Mud on the Mountain, as well as the new Marathon on the Mountain. For summer activities, we have a zip line tour. We have a world-class canopy tour. It's kind of an eco tour. It's 3 hours long. At one point in the zip line, you could go up to 60 miles per hour on a 1,500-foot long zip. We have a golf course. We do a ton of weddings here year-round, not just in the summer. We have the Alpine Slide, which quite a few people around here have done before. We have the spa. We have trout fishing, fly fishing here on property. The list just doesn't end. There's something here for everyone. So
you mentioned Mud on the Mountain. Now, for people locally, a lot of us know what the Mud on the Mountain race is. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Mud on the Mountain has just been a smash. It is an adventure race of sorts, an obstacle race. We have 20 plus obstacles here on the mountain, ranging anything from climbing over poles, crawling through mud, splashing through a lake. All the things you want to do as an adult that you probably can't do on a regular basis, getting dirty and having fun on a 7-mile mountain terrain course.
So you go to the Mud on the Mountain race and then you can immediately go over to the spa and get cleaned up.
Yeah, we recommend that.
Okay, so let's talk about skiing again. Last year, obviously, weather was on your side. We had a pretty good winter for skiing. Maybe you want to comment, we're on the tail end of the season here, maybe you want to comment on how the weather helped or didn't help you out this year?
Well, last season was a little snowier as far as natural snow goes. Our natural snowfall total last year was 140 inches. This year, we're getting close to 100 inches. But Mother Nature has been really helpful this year with providing us with some colder temps. So if she doesn't want to be gracious enough to give us her own snow, we'll just make our own. We have a stupendous snowmaking system here, 1,200 snowmaking guns, 72 holding ponds for water to make the snow, and a mountain crew that can perform magic.
Okay. You had mentioned about the snowmaking process. This is something that I'm interested in too. And I know that when we spoke before, you had told me that the water used in the snowmaking process is recycled water. Could you describe that to me a little bit?
The water is reused. We operate on what we call a closed circuit system. So you need cold air, water, and air, and pressurized air to make snow. So what we do is we pump the water from the 72 holding ponds that we have on site through pumps underground and spray them through the guns that are on the mountain. And we have to time it just right because your air temperature needs to be just right, and the humidity levels have to be appropriate as well. So then the water and the air, the pressurized air meet, and they explode into little beautiful snowflakes. And so we can make snow just here on about 95% of the mountain.
Now, a little bit about the resort. Now, how many slopes and trails do you currently have open for skiing?
Well, today we have 37 slopes and trails. We have snowmaking capabilities on 33 slopes and trails. At this point, we are still skiing on natural glade areas. Some remnants of the last snowstorm allow us to ski in those glade areas at the time. We have 7 terrain parks on property, and those are, for an easy way to put it, they're snow-made playgrounds with features for the freestyle skiers and snowboarders to do tricks off of. Pretty fun stuff to watch.
So I imagine in a resort this large, you have slopes with different difficulty here, starting off from beginner all the way to expert. Maybe you can, when I used to ski here, we had the signs with double diamonds or squares. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the different difficulty levels that you have here.
Well, Seven Springs is a great destination for, if you have a family of mom and dad ski and the kids are just now learning or want to learn or have dabbled a little bit with it. We have a beginner bowl with our new fun-based learning system, which is where the students learn how to ski or snowboard on snow sculpture. So they get the sensation of skiing and snowboarding without the frustration, without focusing on pizza and french fries and holding that stance. It's getting the feeling and the excitement. And then we advance all the way up to double black diamonds, which is a little more advanced, certainly not for the faint of heart.
So obviously Seven Springs is pretty well known in the area. It's a very well known resort in the state. What sets you guys apart from any other resort in Pennsylvania or in the Northeast?
I think it's our diversity in our offerings year round. Over the years, well, we've been open since 1932, families after families, generation after generation has come here for something and made a memory, and that tradition is carried on in their families, and that's what we're here for, is to help families make new memories, individuals make new memories, and to have fun and enjoy all the beauty that we have here.
1932, okay. I imagine a lot of changes have happened since 1932, and I know within the last few years a lot of changes have happened. So maybe you can tell, I know that there was a lot of updates to the resort. Maybe you can tell us about a few of the updates that have happened.
Since 2006, Seven Springs has just gone through a renaissance of improvements, renovations, refurbishments here. Everything from a fully renovated hotel. We added sporting clays. We've enhanced snowmaking here on the mountain. We're now home of the East Coast's only Olympic-sized half pipe. So that's a huge draw for skiers, especially professional skiers and snowboarders who are looking to advance their skills. We've added a spa, an 8-room spa with a beautiful couple suite complete with a fireplace. It's very romantic. We have a beautiful golf course. What else have we added? I mean, the list just goes on. New restaurants, new outlets as far as for bars and nightlife. We have added several new events to our festival and event schedule. There's just never a dull moment here at Seven Springs.
So you have a lot of different things to do, and I understand that you also have a lot of different lodging accommodations here. Can you maybe describe some of the lodging accommodations?
We have 414 hotel rooms. We have 10 cottages on property, so they're wonderful for a romantic getaway or a family reunion or a corporate retreat. We have luxurious condos with ski in, ski out, and private chairlift access. And we also have other condos and townhomes on the mountain that may or may not offer ski in, ski out access.
Okay. Now, the jobs that are provided here, obviously a state representative, that is something that is always interesting to me in the impact that it has on our local economy. Now, the types of jobs here, do you know, are there a lot of seasonal jobs and how many full-time jobs are provided? I mean, yourself, when you think of jobs at a mountain resort, you may think of just somebody operating a ski lift or ski instructors. There's a lot of other jobs and positions that are available at the resort.
Well, in the winter, not just ski instructors, which are hugely important to us. We also have our mountain crew. Those are the folks who make the snow on the mountain. We have our mountain ambassadors. Those are the folks who help us with our chairlift operations. We offer daycare here on site. So some teachers who may have some free time during the holidays will come here and work in our daycare facility. In the summer, golf course, sporting clays. We have a number of culinary positions here. It's like a small town. Anything you could think of, we have it here at Seven Springs.
The sporting clay course. Yeah. The sporting clay course is newer, and being a sportsman myself, this is something that is of interest to me. Maybe can you tell me a little bit more about the sporting clay course?
The easiest way I can relate it is sporting clays is golf with a shotgun. So you don't have to have any experience necessary. When you come up, you'll be paired up with what we call a trapper, and it's kind of like your caddy. And he or she will take you out on the course and will show you how to load your gun, and we'll show you where the targets are coming out in different directions and give you some pointers on how to shoot them. And that's the purpose, is you want to shoot all the targets that come out. You want to get them all. It's great for stress relief. It's very exhilarating, and our sporting clays director, Mike Moore, often says that the female students are generally the better of the two sexes as far as learning how to shoot and accuracy. So it's not just for men. It's a great opportunity too for fundraisers. We have the Boy Scouts of America do a fundraiser here every summer. It's become a hugely popular activity in our region.
So along with the accommodations, you have skiing, you have every activity that you can think of here for seasonal. Obviously, after you're done skiing, you're golfing, you're shooting, you get hungry. Tell us a little bit about some of the restaurants that are spread out across the
Well, here we are. We're on the Foggy Goggle Deck.
Okay.
And on this beautiful sunny March day, we have skiers and snowboarders enjoying a bite to eat for lunch right now. In fact, I can smell the nachos. Cheeseburgers as big as you can imagine, nachos on a pizza tray. We do everything from, from fine dining at Helen's, farm fresh products. We try to do as much local sourcing as we possibly can at Helen's, to our extensive buffets in the slope side, including our Friday night seafood buffet and our Saturday night Italian abbondanza. If you're craving a slice of pie, we have that. If you need a cookie and some milk, we have a beautiful bakery on property, as well as fresh ice cream there too. So whatever you're craving, I'm sure we have it here.
After talking, now I am craving something to eat. And is there anything exciting or new coming up that you'd like to let people know about Seven Springs?
We do have a possible pretty large national event coming here in the next few weeks. We'll be releasing details about that soon. I'd love to tell you, but I'm just not ready yet.
Okay. For that information, or for any other information, how would people find out about Seven Springs?
Well, you can visit our website. It's the number 7springs.com. You can give us a call at 800-452-2223. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well.
Anna, thank you very much
You're
for joining
welcome.
us here
Thank
today. I
you.
appreciate your time. And folks, that's all the time that we're going to have for this legislative report, and I thank you for joining us.